All right, I know how we do. I'm going to link this interview with Billy Joe Saunders in the description from the Facebook page, Three Kings Boxing. Shout out to the boy Chris Henderson doing his thing. It's the Boxing Clinic. More y'all know what it is. So y'all can watch this interview, know what I'm talking about. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And basically, Billy Joe Saunders was clowning Jermall Charlo and Jermell Charlo, saying that Kell Brook can take on Jermell Charlo at junior middleweight, and he could take care of Jermall at middleweight. And he was clowning Charlos for getting robbed by a prostitute girl and said he can come get his money back by fighting him over in the UK. Said Frank could hook something up with them in the UK. The difference is that Frank and Eddie ain't working together. Even though Kell and Billy Joe Saunders, share Dominic Ingle as a coach, Eddie and Frank, Kell, that ain't happening if he meant on the same card. I was just say this: Jermell Charlo would decapitate Kell Brook. I mean, that's a fight that they wouldn't even knock on the door for. I mean, I think it would be worse than what Errol Spence would do to him again, because Charlo is just a physical specimen. He would break, Kell Brook's complete face. Kell Brook ain't knocking on that door. He ain't trying to climb that tree. He ain't trying to come through the back window. He don't want no smoke with Jermell. That's a horrible matchup for him. So I got that out the way. Now, Billy Joe Saunders versus Jermall Charlo in the UK, that's adequate competition. I think Billy Joe Saunders is a tougher fight than Danny Jacobs for Jermall Charlo, period. Billy Joe Saunders ain't easy to hit. Danny Jacobs can be hit. Danny Jacobs ain't really, got no head movement, or he ain't slick. He really ain't slick. He really don't have no real upper body movement. With Golovkin, he did a lot of the movement with his legs, but he there to be hit. You can clip Danny Jacobs. You hit Danny Jacobs right, Danny Jacobs going to sleep, or he going to take a visit to the canvas. Billy Joe Saunders got a good chin when his weight is on point and he at his optimum best. He's tough to beat. Got good hand speed. He's slick. He got good boxing ability, and it'll be a tit for tat type of fight with him and Jermall Charlo. Billy Joe is very disciplined. He gonna stick behind his speed, stick behind his ability, his technique, and it's gonna be up to Jermall Charlo to really force the action and make him fight. Now, what Billy Joe Saunders' thing is, you never know what the fuck you're getting with him. He ain't consistent at all. But with his last performance, it wasn't the fact that it was Dave Lemieux. I think it was the fact that, he knew he was going to this dude's backyard. He knew Golden Boy was trying to set him up for the whoop-de-blam. He was focused. He was on point. And if he come in focused on point, versus Jermall Charlo, I truly think that's a tough fight for Jermall Charlo. I think it's a tough fight for Billy Joe Saunders. I think it's a treat for the fans. And, Jermall Charlo is trying to make it happen. The Charlo twins ain't trying to be 40 boxing. They want to retire by the time they're 30. So does Billy Joe Saunders. So they want the push to be great. They want the push right now. They want it right now. They want the big fights. And it's a lot of coonery going on. A lot of brothers, the Charcoal twins. And I just never seen, so many people, so many black people, just be hating on black boxers that once just black athletes. We're talking about boxers. They get behind Canelo. He didn't cheat, but let it been Errol Spence or Jermall Charlo. They got meat contamination and went to Mexico. How they be hopping down their throats, Like I said, it's just terrible out here. But like I said, that's an uphill battle for Jermall taking on Billy Joe Saunders. And so for Billy Joe Saunders, it's an uphill battle as well. Charlo's one of the few middleweights that can match his physicality. That's a true, down the middle pick'em type fight. Jermall will potentially be trying to do what Earl Spence did, is go to the UK and dethrone a champion. But I think his battle is a little bit different with Billy Joe. Billy Joe is a hell of a fighter, when he's on. And Jermall will have to go in there, focus, on point to beat Billy Joe. But they both long, they both tall, they both big. They both chins are held up this far in his career. But I don't see Billy Joe Saunders deviating away from the plan for Triple G. Now, if Triple G loses or whatever the hell happened to Triple G, chooses to move up, then I think so. But they have a backup plan. They want to go fight They want to go fight George Groves if he wins that tournament, or somebody steps in for him and he still got a belt. That's their backup plan. That's their backup plan for Billy Joe Saunders. I don't think Jermall is in the cards, to keep it real, and I damn sure know Mill ain't in the cards for Kell Brook. But Billy Joe Saunders serious about his call out of Jermall Charlo. He said they talking shit. and he thinks they're on HBO. They're not on HBO. They're affiliated with Premier Boxing Champions on Showtime. So I mean, you know, he need to get his facts right there. He don't know, but yeah, you know, it's a hell of a fight right there, man. I think that's a fight of the year, you know, for hardcore and purist fans, you know, because how they would attack each other would be very, very interesting. Jermall said he would make Billy Joe Saunders come to him, you know, somehow, some way. I mean, shit, this would be the toughest fight of Jermall Charlo's career. Probably one of the toughest fights of Billy Joe Saunders' career as well. And I like it. I hope they get it done. You know, like I said, this is a harder fight for Charlo than Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs, you know, if you hit him the right way, he going out regardless of what people say about his chin, his back, ain't shit back. You know, you hit that motherfucker the right way, he going to sleep. You know, he don't move, or he ain't got the defense of Billy Joe Saunders. And I'm not saying that Danny wouldn't be Billy Joe Saunders. I'm just trying to tell you guys that style makes fights. But Billy Joe Saunders and Charlo, with Jermall, been going back and forth for quite some time. You know, Charlo put his name in the hat. He's trying to put his name in all the hats. You know, people just saying, oh, they whack, they don't deserve this, they don't deserve that. How do you make a name for yourself by not, you know, fighting, by not getting the big fights? You know, and people just don't like them. Like I said, it's a bunch of cornballs on the internet, man, and social media. It's a bunch of cornball brothers. They claim to be pro-black. They try to be all this, and they be the lamest niggas in the world, man. Real shit. Be the lamest niggas in the world. They be motherfuckers from the suburbs or from the outskirts and shit, who ain't never been through the hood and ain't never don't know shit about the hood, but internet gang banking and shit. You feel me? You know, real recognize real, and a lot of these dudes ain't real, so I don't pay them no attention. You know, I start rebuttaling, and like I said, you know, the coonery rate is at a high. You know, people say the racism rate of, you know, people in America being racist and whites being racist towards other ethnicities in America is great, you know. But hey, the coonery rate that Trump has brought out is greater than that, in my opinion, and it's more prevalent in boxing and sports than anything else. We gone.